Alright, where are we at here? Where are we at here? We're absolutely nowhere, I guess. We're just waiting on hand. Okay, cool. That means I can set up this other stuff. Alright, let's just get a nice late night grind in here. Finish up happy hour and have a good time. I think we're just gonna take it easy. Play 950 tables. Not gonna play anything too extravagant. I'll play some of the higher stakes stuff in the morning, but I don't really need to go around blasting and stuff. We'll just sit back, have a good time, and chill out here, I think. I think is the way we're gonna want to go about this. Go like this. Type these words into my computer so that I can open this up. Fold, 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 fold. Everybody fold it. Everybody. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Could I fold to check for offsuit hand? Thank you. That's very kind. Oh, Lee cannolis. A food, a food, a food, a food, a food. Okay. And I'm gonna go like this. Go like this. Go like this. All right. Now let's play some actual poker. Got everything sorted. We don't have to worry about any other nonsense. Good to go. Okay. I'm gonna have to mute that in a second, but that's fine for the time being. Okay, where do we have a hand? What did you do? Okay. Opening ace jack suited on the button. I don't love the fact that this guy's 20 big blinds deep here. Still think I can size up the still a value bet. We could check raise or just leave it. Like arguably we're trying to make him fold 9x here. And I think someone playing off 20 big blinds, probably recreational, who don't want us to like blast off. So probably just lose here a lot. Like this is pretty clearly a triple barrel in theory, but the issue becomes this guy's so shallow that I don't really know if we can get him to fold a 9. And this hand, it's gonna be tough to trip about this hand. So need to mark this guy as recreational because what in the world was that nonsense? We need to find one more table so table 9 isn't like blank. Over here, we're gonna fours on the button. Hopefully, maybe, probably. I mean, I thought we were gonna put fours on the button, but I feel like people play super slow. Oh, well, I was gonna flat to this open, but this min click 3, I don't know what's going on here. Over here, we're just gonna open 4-5 suited and fold. Really does feel like people playing short stacked everywhere. Over here, we're 3-betting a recreational. I don't like blasting recreationals, especially ones with 70% VPIPs. Could you just fold, sir? I'm not gonna blast a guy with 70% VPIP. We're just gonna take the life check. Like this guy's playing every hand, and he's played 200 hands. Yeah. Hey, I probably made best hand. Probably just P60 and get paid, right? That sounds like good. That sounds fun. Hey, I was dead on the turn. Crap. Yeah. This guy's playing Queen 5. I was playing he's playing any two. Like, pretty much clear his value bet I've had all day. I'm not really gonna dive too deep into that one. It's not like, oh yeah, look at this. Yeah. Yeah, the young man is he could be hammered for all I know. It is pretty late. Or I guess early. How do you quantify 1:30 in the morning? How is that over here? Three betting ace king wing offsuit. Tail beside it, we're squeezing king queen off. Don't expect this guy to fold very often, so probably going post. Ooh. Interesting. Got 40% VPIP, folded the small blind. Normally the people go ooh P there and they just kind of go crazy. This is obviously 3 bets. 5%. I hope it's at 4 bet. I mean, that would not be great. This is a little bit needier than your average recreational. play set. With the ace of clubs, we can check this back. The other combos, we're going to want to clear out equities, but the ace of clubs is not too bad to check back. And we probably want to check back this board pretty often. Any merit to betting turn, like we get like queen jack equities to fold out, but we really don't care too much to fold out those hands. They have 6 outs. We charge 6-8, 10 jack, queen jack. Is there merit? Or should we, I guess we should check. And then we can just bluff catch river. Should have queen jack, king queen bluffs. I guess I just check this down. I mean, there's no merit to betting here. Like we kind of just beat king queen and ace 10 and I don't know. An ace queen, yeah. Like I don't. I mean, this guy should know that he probably doesn't have a showdown here, but because the other worst ace x, I guess ace jack. Because the other worst ace x combo have like draws, and we're gonna want to barrel them, right? Like ace 10 there, ace 6, ace 5, whatever the numbers that weren't pairs on the board. Over here, 3-betting king. 3-betting 8-6 suited. A little loose, but I don't really have an issue with it. We don't really get 4-bet here very often. I don't think this guy's 4-betting too often. So, getting a little bit out of, don't 4-bet very often. They 4x 4-bets me. Okay. Okay. It's all yours, my friend. It is interesting, though. Like, I think the guy barely infrequently 4-bets. So I think we gotta realize equity a lot. Yeah, that's just... I'm rather sure. What think about that spot? Over here, by the way, we're opening his 10 off under the gun. The guy playing any 2 cards has... We're just gonna big size, because we're gonna big size all our value against this guy, and when we make a hand, we're gonna wanna blast. This guy seems to be playing pretty face up, even though he has only 2 cards, like... Over here, just c-betting queens. Argument to check here. Don't think I'm gonna take it. I think we can still get value on the turn. There's like flush draws. There's 8-9. There's 7-9. There's queen jack. There's queen 10. There's ace jack. You know, all these combos that aren't like that we're ahead of. And there is a question like, do we value bet river? But I think button versus big blind. It's gonna have a lot of king 5, king 3. He doesn't have much jack 5, jack 3. This is kind of thin. Can I go like this? I think I can go like this. This looks a little thin. Maybe I'm just like a nit. I don't know. Maybe I just like value on myself. Oh. I kind of value on myself, but didn't expect to be this round. Here's what it is. I guess the main issues with 3 streeting that hand solely comes down to the fact that we block like queen jack and stuff, but the same argument applies that we block queen jack. I don't know. I don't know this player playing 41% VPIP, 18%. Like this is just gonna go in if he has aces or kings. Okay, I don't know. I don't know this player. The snap is not great, obviously, but yeah. Can we just like not? So can we just not lose the 50-50 things? Like obviously this is a snap, but the snap made me nervous. This young man is he's 3-betting a bunch. Guess we'll just 4-bet. Like, am I gonna fold to a recreational? I mean, I don't think I'm gonna fold a recreational here. You could have worse, right? 10-3-6, no spades. I mean, I'm not blasting a recreational 4-bet pot here, right? That doesn't seem profitable. 50% VPIP. I'm just gonna check. I don't know. I feel like there's so many better ways to make money here that don't include me blasting. I have to go over here because the guy playing any 2. I don't want to scare this any 2 guy out of the spot. We're gonna have small. Hopefully river's good. There's blast. We have the nuts still. Okay, fine. Back over here. I don't know what's going on. Is he also have ace king? Yeah. Seems super likely that like people have ace king here, but I don't want to. I don't want to blast this guy in a 4-bet pot. Like I don't. I'm not playing a 4-bet pot against a guy with 3% BPIP, and I'm just gonna try to make him fold. That doesn't sound great. So. What the? How often does this guy 3-bet? Not very often. Alright, flop set. No, at first, I was actually kidding. If this guy wants to just blast me off a stack, that'd be kind of exciting. No, I'm not going to do anything else but call. Hopefully he catches up. Hopefully, call. Good turn. Hopefully we just press the call button. Okay, press the call button, and then he just gives me the stack. No. There's absolutely nothing. He would have barreled Queen X. Do I want to check versus the guy playing any two? I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe a good river. Come on. His aces, boy, that bummed me out. Please tell me my nit check did something. Yeah, here we go. Give me a stack. Here we go. This guy's not folding ace. No way, Jose. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Give me my stack. Snap folded. I mean, checkmate's a little bit more money, but I don't know. I guess the guy playing any two, like, I just want to kind of give him the chance to hang himself. Over here, opening kings. Kind of lock up the board, and like I would check this board pretty heavily. So check. Kind of give this guy the opportunity to hang himself, I guess. No raises. I don't play any raises in this spot. Check. He has a 7 or this is kind of how I play Miss Flush Draws, I guess. Step fold. All right, then here versus Megafish with 3-bet kings. Do I click it back? 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 Yeah, I think clicking back is the best way to go about this. If he's flop trips, you know, just don't ace the turn, I guess. Young man's playing any two cards. I'm not gonna. We're just gonna call, check call, and hopefully we have the best hand. And I'm not gonna like this is gonna cost me 200 bigs. It's really gonna suck when this guy's better hand. But I'm not gonna get out. Okay. Let me get any two cards. So hopefully he doesn't have a jack. Okay. I mean, really unfortunate the guy just randomly blasting. Picked up 25% equity when he was practically dead on flop, but alright. Thought I lost both there for a second. I was gonna freak out. What a crap turn. Literally, I guess 10 of hearts is the best turn because then he picks up other additional outs. Yeah, 5-bet clicking was the best way to play that hand. We got this guy to go blast crazy, and we got a billion chips in, and got in a 75% favorite, so whatever. Yeah, it would have been nice to pick up those chips. I need to see if this guy's playing on any other tables, because this guy is blasting. He is not. Oh, he is, but we're already on the table. He's playing on this table. It's right here. We're playing 3-handed. We're gonna play like some super like exploitative poker. You can even argue poor poker against this young man. Just let this guy blast, and like if he makes good hands, he makes good hands. Not entirely like you're gonna be like, oh yeah, woohoo, but is what it is. Limp snap call behind. I mean, like just c-bet and whatever happens happens. I don't know. Everybody just snapped. It was instant. There wasn't even a thought. Not like it was just like phew, and then everyone just snap folded. Okay. I don't really know. what to say about any of the words that I've just witnessed. Like, how have I got into this spot? Have a hand anywhere? No. Are we playing against Mr. Fish down here? Yeah, we are. We've made top pair versus Mr. Fish. Probably gonna try to 3-street this hand. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about that turn. I don't care. We've got 3-street there, I think. Remember, it would have been difficult. Difficult to get called by worse, I think. Okay. This guy limped, I ISO'd, and then he rebanged. And this is the board. I mean, technically he's pre-flop aggressor here, so I'll just check. Cool turn. Cool turn. Cool turn. Over here we have a bad beat jackpot sweat. Ace one time. Ace one time. Ace one time. Pot. Oh, I was gonna jam, but I don't think I want to jam against pot, I'll be honest. This call, I guess? Man, this feels nitty. I mean, so many bigs back, though. I never had a bad beat jackpot sweat. Okay. Over here, by the way, I thought about jam. I don't think you can jam here, right? This is Jack 10, Kings, Queens 9, 7 10, 7 5. It feels like we lose to way too much to jam. Flop went check though. Then he bet turn. What's the note? How thin is this? Like king queen. Okay. I really don't wanna. Cool. I was really trying to contemplate in my head. This looks super neat, but I'm really trying to contemplate there if we get called by worse. So, it's a good find. I wonder. I mean, it's a 400 big blind pot. Like, it feels really like, okay, we go here. This feels really feels really like I yeah, we have 4th set, but we have what, 5th nuts, 6th nuts, 7th nuts, maybe the 7th nuts in a 400 big blind pot. Like, it looks really nitty, and it is for sure. Don't, like, I'm not gonna, but it's not as straightforward as it looks. It's not like, oh, you just jam set, ha, you know. You have to get called by worse. So I was just trying to decide, do I go bigger in this spot? I mean, do I like? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Do I? Jeez Louise, I'm trying to articulate thoughts while playing and trying to open tables, and then like the worst multitask you've ever seen in your life. And now you guys looking at a black screen. I was trying to feel like when he paused there. Do I ever want to go to like 70 bigs? Do I ever want to go to 90? Do I ever? But like, is there a fundamental difference in calling range and folding range between those? And I don't think the answer is yes. I think like if he's gonna call aces, he's gonna call ace king. He's gonna call sevens that we beat, and probably calls king queen, right? So if the elasticity in those hands are the same, then jam comes with the same outcome, and then we lose the same range of hands anyway, right? We lose the king queens, jack 10, knights. So are there more value combos of ace king, king queen, aces than there are of jack 10 it sets? Where do we got a table? Where do I got a table? Where do I have an hand? All my 50 tables are closing, man. What is this, dude? You stack a fish a couple times, and then, oh no, you left playing heads up, and I don't know how to play heads up because I'm bad. Yeah, I know how to play heads up. I can't stream and play heads up because you guys see the amount of words that I stutter just sitting here. So okay, I gotta open. I'm just gonna put a 100 table right here. There's like 50 tables running, and I don't want to run less than 9. So I really want to play 100 tonight. I just wanted to grind the rest of the leaderboard that I had left and move on with my life, but games are closing pretty rapidly, so I'm not going to be given an opportunity. Which is normal around this time, like the back half hour of happy hour. I think a lot of the regs just step in, they pass people on leaderboard, and then move on. So can I show this anywhere? If I go like this, is this gonna work? If I go like this. Yeah, so it looks like, it's just me. There's me. It looks like we can jump up here all the way to the $100 spot, which is actually kind of nice. We should be able to grind 1,000 points. Well, maybe not. 1,000 points in an hour. There's not enough tables run. Maybe not, actually. Might have to sneak in some heads up to try to jump a couple extra spots. Because, yeah. Because right now I'm currently playing 8 tables, and I'm even struggling to find a 9. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Wait, I'm sitting on... Oh, I am waiting on 150 table. I'm waiting on a 50 table. I was wondering, like, what in the world? How have I got myself into this spot? Okay. Suited up here is a fine spot to be. I need to open stream here. Get myself in my ears in a minute. Everything? No, I was in 3-bet, but I don't want a 3-bet guy like playing off. Yeah, we have 5th nuts, 6th nuts, 7th nuts. We have the 7th nuts in a 400 big blind pot. Like, it looks really nitty, and it is for sure. I'm not gonna. But it's not as straightforward as it looks. Okay. I really want to look over that spot. I got like 400 big on pot. Because I feel like a net, but I really don't know if it's a mistake from my part. Should have grinded a little bit earlier. Or should have grinded out a little bit this afternoon. Because grinding is 1,000 points with an hour left is going to be a problem for leaderboard, and it could cost me like $30 for like 20 minutes of work. Which makes a pretty good hourly if you're playing 50 and 100, like, it's like 100 reg. Right? Defending here. Could 3-bet some frequency. Maybe too. How do you maybe too strong to 3-bet? That feels ignorant. But like, I probably want to 3-bet like the ace deuce, ace 3 stuff. And like, I think there's like, the way this all works, I think in GTO is like, ace deuce, ace 3, ace 4 are like, ace 5 are 3-bets. Ace 6, ace 7, ace 9 are flats, and like ace 10 plus. Like, I think there's like a break even point because the value difference between the two clusters of hands. Like ace 5 and the small can make the wheels, and ace, like those are not connected, but then ace 10 is like connected and they're good, right? And obviously, you know, all that nonsense. If this guy was deeper, I'd call, but he's not. Oh, okay. But now we're getting the right price. Would have been cool if that was 7 and diamonds. Like, by betting, we kind of. I don't want to bet multi-way versus 2 recreationals. Is there a lot of clubs in this range? Well, we're gonna raise that for sure. If big blind raises, we'll just flat, I guess. Unless he raises just some ridiculous. Nah, this is just clean call. Like, it's so funny we're bluff catching here, obviously. Like, I guess we call, jam, and then get out of the way if big blind is in. Right? What a interesting lead. we were gonna lose this amount of money making straight over flush here anyway, so that's fine. What a okay. Got a rectag. Both these really good players. We're gonna defend king jack off here. The reason that we just flat there, we don't want to like overinflate. I guess I'm squeezing. I'm just gonna squeeze and run it against button here. Seems likely. Let's squeeze really big because apparently this is going 5 ways. Hopefully under the gun just gets out of the way. We just run it against button with all this dead money. Like we're fine flipping. That's cool. Small blind could all use recreational. Kind of what I thought was gonna happen. We're just flipping extra ahead. It's fine. Oh man, that's fine. We were flipping with like, what was that 8 big blinds of dead money? 7.5. Yeah. Okay. Super plus EV. We don't ever expect recreation to fold though, right? So. Arago's gonna pass just logged in, which would indicate what exactly? That we can move up. Okay, so I only need 700. Okay, so I only need 700 more points now. Because the rec that was in first, not the rec that was in the fourth, the reg that was in the fourth place spot for the $100 leaderboard spot, Biden. So we're not gonna be able to pass him anymore. There's a 700, 800 point difference between us. So. Over here, we have queens. First recreational is open under the gun. We have a 3-bet. Haha. Is this big enough? It's 9 to win. Should I go bigger? I guess we'll go bigger. Kind of bigger size though. Like I have to run it now against under the gun, which I don't love. Because it's just dead money, just dead money. Oh, now we just have the best hand. That's cool. Cool. What's that? King Jack? Over here, we'll just P60. We'll barrel Ace X, Club X. Good turns like that. But the 9 big blind flip on this table, we won. I don't really need to show 8 big blind flips. Who's that? Okay. The young man playing any 2 cards is in the big blind here, and I am not gonna. We're just gonna play, like I'm just gonna play super nitty poker. Let this guy hang himself. I'm not ever really gonna go blasting here. Well, this will be a call. Let's see, like jams or something stupid. How do I get called by? I guess I don't have to worry about getting called by word. And P90 seems too big though. It's like about this, and this guy calls with his 8 and his deuce and his, you know. I don't really. He folded a 4. No. Problem is you can have like any 2 cards there, right? So. Ooh, I need to fold. Just don't yell at me, stupid computer. Jeez. Maybe 3-betting. It'll be 3-betting, and if someone is someone is yapping on another table, and it's blasting my eyes. There's a piece 60. I'm worried that this guy's in 4-betting enough. I want to check this turn, I think. Then we can value bet forever. Or is it better to just bet turn? I think best play here is bet turn fold. Snap jam? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just fold. Snap jam from a nit, that's not 4-betting. We're just dead. I think that's the best way to play this spot. We still charge his flush draws. Yeah, for sure. We just got nit tagged, so I'm not. Yeah, clear recreational too. Okay. Opening queens or opening king nine suited on the other table. Recreational, flat and small blind. Fish. Ah, crap. We're all in with queens over here. Just gonna take it a second, just for no timing tells. If the three better hits kings or aces, crap, we've lost a stack. But what else are you gonna do here, right? You should have ace king and jacks and stuff here as well, right? So, tens, nice. Right twice, whatever. Who cares? I'm slowing the action down on the other table so we can see this tens run out. I mean, I have more jack X when I overbet. Because we're in danger. Don't even think a queen's a good river anymore if he calls. Small blind fighting range should be so much 10x. Some of the draws that we want to get. Queen jack. Ace jack. Oh well. We have so much more jack X. We have so many more netted hands. We're never going to get him to fold the jack, which one to fold everything else, so. Yeah, fold. Best way to play that spot. I'll tell you that for free. The idea behind the overbet is like narrowing range, right? So like as soon as you narrow someone's range like that, they're super netted, right? Like I don't believe we're getting called by. Oh, these 30 big blinds deep. I'm actually gonna check. Yeah, turn kind of sucks. I mean, we want to get it all in by the river, so we got to bet now. But I mean, his turn is just dead. He's just gonna fold, right? Like, hoping he picked up some sort of equity on the turn. He's not gonna pick up equity on this deuce. Well, he might have just river to king though. It'd be real funny if I was talking about all this. He's river king 10. This looks like a block bet. Well, yeah, this looks like a block bet. What a genius analysis. Looks like a block bet that might be like he's high here. So, yeah. It's kind of what it felt like as soon as that happened. Need to find another table now. Yikes. Why is there no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Why is 50 not running, man? It makes me sad. Over here. Good reg. If we're gonna bet this board, it's gotta be P60, and I want to die equity. So P60 it'll be. We can raise it as a runaway scared. Boo. You know. I guess the thing is like, yeah. I guess the thing is like I have king jack king queen. I have all the sets, so like I know like board favors him in general, but not really because it's button. So it's not like I don't have a lot of his hands, right? He's Louise. Okay, over here. Which I don't know. I guess we're just running it. I don't know. He's 20 big blinds deep by fours. I don't know. He probably just has like tens or some nonsense, but yeah. I don't really know. I should have ran this once. I definitely should have ran once. I meant to ran it once because like either I want this guy to double up or I want him to free buy. I don't want the young man playing on this short of a stack. Over here, we're gonna check. I don't want to overinflate versus fish. It's kind of we talked about a couple times. This guy's playing 70% of hands over a very large sample. Over here, very large bet. Kind of just like a simple spot. We can turn the nuts. Yippee. Hopefully we can just blast, get called by his two pairs and stuff. I think people also call like their ace fives and stuff here because they're fish. Snap called though. Maybe I should have jammed, I guess. Yeah. I'd wonder. I don't know, because the thing is, like, if I jam, he starts folding his ace five and stuff, and I think recreational is just get it in. I think he's much more likely to have ace 5, ace 6, ace 7 than he's going to have two pair combos. So, what am I playing? Here, I'm playing 7? Yeah, it's fine. I expected as much. We're just trying to grind out the last 500 points anyway. So, I think I'm gonna defend against any two genius here. We have backdoor spades and, you know, backdoor straight draws. It's so funny how, like, we quantify things in poker as, like, oh, we have backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. We're really just calling with queen high because this guy's any two cards. But, like, you know, we can quantify it in our head, like, this is a good call because we have all these draws. It's like, let's be honest. We're calling because this guy's range is wide as the canal. Also, we're gonna call here. Like I said before, you can have any two cards. Queen high is good. I don't expect him to bluff ace highs. Overbet's concerning. I kind of want fold to this actually. Is this a sizing tell for my recreational? I mean, I don't really want to fold. But, like, is this a bad... I mean, you block 8-9, you do block spades. It's a really bad combo to call, isn't it? Like, what if he has bluffing ace high? Now I look like the dumbest person. Okay, I think it's actually a sizing tell from a recreational. Or a whale here. You know, I mean, he could have just bluffed me, obviously, but... I just... Ooh, is this normal? Oh, yeah, it's normal. I just feel like... we have a really bad combo to call. We are calling queen high, and, like, if he could be bluffing king highs and ace highs, because whales don't understand absolute hand strength and, like, stuff like that. So they're like, oh, I have ace high. Just, and then it's like, oh, I just called the queen high. But yeah, I think logically breaking down the spot is like, yes, he's gonna have jack highs. Yes, he's gonna have crap. But we have so like, we're probably calling like 70% there, and I don't want to. I don't know if I don't like this starts becoming really wide, and this starts becoming like we're calling maybe too much, even versus recreational. Alpha's young man. Oh, I think that's a lot actually. Okay, we'll just flat. And we'll call one. Unless he bets like 2/3, I'll just run away. Also, have pots another dream here. Oh, we should third. Eight, third is good. Third is good. Any raises? I mean, I have more 6, 7. I have more 5s. He has more kings. I have more 8s. Any raises here? What are the raising accomplish? Raising gets him to fold queens, jacks, and 10s. We could probably get him to fold by the river. Doesn't fold king X. Probably just a call here. Shoot. This is one of the worst hands I'm gonna have in this line, right? I guess like queen jack of diamonds. But like I don't know how much floating we do with queen jack of diamonds. If he barrels, it's an obvious fold, but when he checks, we're gonna have to. Yeah, don't love the size. He's like super king X heavy. I think there's an argument you can jam here, but I don't love these spots versus super nits, but this is ace king a lot of the time, and there's 10 big blinds of dead money, so if he's jamming kings or aces, we'll take a note of it and just fold next time here, but hopefully he has jacks. They never have jacks here, they always have the nuts, but you know, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like because there's so many people in this pod, people do have aces and kings here sometimes, which would suck. Yeah, this feels super likely though, right? This jam when like you don't know what to do. Come on, my EV needs a jump, baby. Come on, I've been losing these spots all day. Come on, let's go. Yep, yep, yep. The young man has 6 outs. 6 outs, you hear me? Don't give them to him. Yeah, I finally won one of these spots. I feel so good to finally win one of those spots. Man, we are printing bigs. Holy cow. And I closed the table where we're up 500 bigs. What a time to be alive. Generally 6 tabling. What happened to the game I love? Wait, how am I 175 deep here? Oh, this isn't the... Oh. Okay. Like, wait a minute. I thought I won like a 200 big blind pot. How? Shoot. It's fine. I don't know. I'm not in the business of kind of making people that are 15 big blinds deep fold when they have bands. Not particularly in that business. I don't think it's a very good business model, if I'm being honest. Huh. This is an interesting development. The young man that's opening 82 4x here. Do I ever want a P60? I mean, like, yeah, range on P60, but do I ever want a P60 against fish? I mean, or like whale? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, we saw him do this with 8-9 of hearts. He's never gonna fold the min click, so. Obviously, this is not very, and this is not good at all, but yeah. I've seen him do this a lot of flush draws, and I don't want turns to kill action. No man wants to run a 20, so okay, cool. We are a statistical favorite. Yippee. Ooh, good turn for me. Ooh, bad turn for you. Nah. Yeah, but this guy playing 82, like, he could get up king 10 here. So, like, I don't think he's ever gonna fold the min click when he check raises, so. Like, obviously, it's a flush draw, like, a lot, but. How many points do I need? I got 40 minutes. I need 200 points? Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We have aces. Here we go. Obviously, like, if I knew the run out, I would have just called the ace king there, but I honestly think I was looking at ISO pretty large, but actually I'll size down. This guy's not very deep. It's a problem I had with sizing down, by the way, but actually quarter here actually. Well, it'd be fun if he had jacks. I'll tell you that. It would be fun if he had jacks. Guess what? He doesn't have jacks. Guess what? Jacks would have snapped. So, here's what anybody need analysis. They need to improve their game. They need that analysis. No problem. Over here with 3 mini kings. Do I put to get 4 bets? I mean, he's practically playing 100. He's playing 120, but I don't really think I want to play a spot any differently. There's a more interesting spot over here, by the way. But this guy's just blasting. We're not gonna wait all day for this guy. This is a clear value bet, by the way. Feels better. Whatever. Like, this is the guy playing 82. I'm not gonna. That guy tanked, by the way, for the rest of time and then folded. Okay. Yippee. Holy cow! I guess only big one. See, playing two on this different table. Ooh-wee. Show man over here is drinking. All right. Let's see. Let's give a leaderboard update. Nobody really cares, but you know, I kind of want to see for myself. So screw it. We need 400 points to jump 3 spots. Oh, we'll only jump 2 because there's someone else on the leaderboard also playing. So we jump 2 spots. Now we'll jump $10. And we'll secure our spot, so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Leaderboard's so like unattackable. Like look at this nonsense. Look at how much more look at the difference between second and third. It's third is playing right now. Like you have to jump for $20. You have to double the amount of playtime this person's put in. Like what a waste. What an absolute waste of time, isn't it? I kind of want to stream some WPT, but the issue is I don't really have screen set up, so we'd have to like sit like this. I don't know if I want to sit like this to play WPT. What the? Okay. Let me figure out what's happened in this hand. All right, let's I folded 7-3-bet, 4-bet. Just ships king, queen 10 off, huh? Huh? Is that what you're doing, Mr. Playing 82 now? Oh man. When was he giving up free stacks? I didn't. You didn't give it to me. Over here with 3-betting king queen off 3-handed. Super like intellectual genius playing. Nobody's made this play before. It's like game breaking. I was joking, and I was like, oh, I was actually gonna make like a funny and come to this spot. But this guy's tanking forever. Is this the most ridiculous thing of all time? What is this? Come on. What is this nonsense? There's some really interesting poker being played on some of these tables. Like, I can't flick around all them all the time because I don't want to kill anybody, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this genius. Look at this G. What do you mean flat? What is this flop? What? I have so many questions. Oh no. Oops. I was trying to change tables to show this guy going crazy, and I checked. Whoops. No. No, he's gonna punt it off. No. No. This is my whale. No, fold. This is my whale. Nope. By the way, I accidentally checked and this guy flopped the nuts. Yeah, my whale's the best, man. Yes. Love that for you, whale. Love that for you. Smells the best, dude. I love this guy. It's the best, man. It's the best. No, don't throw egg in my whale. He's the goat. That's so messed up, man. That's so messed up, bro. How would you throw that egg in my whale, man? He's working really hard. And you guys are all making fun of him. It's so messed up. Honestly, he's pretty deep all of a sudden. Jeez Louise. I like take one of these bigger stacks I have on a different table and put it over here so I can play with this guy. That's not legal or anything, but you know, we can make an exception. The guy's playing 7% of hands. Shoot, I'm gonna have to c-bet bluff a guy playing 7% of hands. Ah, fold. Nope. Alright, shut it down. Hands over. Actually, you know what? We'll go like this. And then the hands over. This guy has shown, yeah, he has actually shown some propensity to fold. Like, I mean, he's mucking about, but he has shown some propensity to fold, so. As much as I'm not. Any raises? 22% VPIP. He's gonna hit this board pretty hard, actually. You know what? Such a fish. Flop the nuts and just raise. I got punished. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I was like, oh, this guy's tight. He's gonna hit this board pretty hard. Oh, oh no. Where's the nuts are gonna fold? I'm gonna come with the poker bucket. Yeah, I can say that seriously. Can't defend 4-3 off. What does my life come to? Oh, that's funny. The good news is playing 6 tables, but like playing a 3-handed table. At least we at least we um crap. I don't know if this guy's 3-betting enough. But this is a clear 4-bet. And the versus this guy playing 150 big blinds deep, if he jams, will just fold. I don't believe the young man is getting out of line of this spot. Yes, we gotta play against Mr. Fish. Here we go. I've been waiting for this all day. Okay, Mr. Fish, I'm gonna check, and you're not gonna have this board, okay? Check, check. That's not a good turn. Diamonds, and it's King X beats me, and all this nonsense. Check. Alright, Fish. Yes, I win. I'm so good at poker. This guy's the best. This guy's the best. I hope he just keeps shoveling me his money. I wasn't even gonna get on. I was like, eh, what's the point? There's not much to grind. And then the world's best poker player logged in, and you know, I'm just gonna keep 3-betting him and hope and pray. You know, he's not gonna know the difference so I see bet sizing. So, yippee! Oh, I have kings. 3-bet under the gun flat. I mean, he does have 6s and stuff. Uh, this feels like more than a quarter. It's actually one big line more than a quarter. Boy, getting check raised here would be bad, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm really not worried about many turns, so just call. Like, if he has a set, he's going to get 100 big blinds here in a second, so. BP deuce, he has less deuces. His 6s and 8s are exhilarated, but. Do I jam? 9s, 10s, and jacks call. Is he going to have more 9s, 10s, and jacks than 6s and 8s? Maybe. Do I ever spook these hands by jamming, though? Is there any rivers in it? Like, whatever. Not really, right? Okay, snap check. What am I trying to get called by? Jacks and queens? Still loses 6s and 8s. Shouldn't get given diamonds though, right? I'm gonna ship it. Yeah. I don't know how I bluff here, but what got to come back to that? I made a flush against Mr. Fish. Nice. Call by 9s over here. Fantastic. Oops. Played that hand really well. I was wondering, I think turn jam, obviously it's the same thing done. I was just trying to figure out, oh no, Mr. Fish, come back. Come back. Lord, please have mercy. I was trying to figure out in that spot if, I was trying to figure out, like, I think turn jam's the best, right? Because he has so much 9, 10s, jacks, so many rivers where he just folds. Like, even in a river there, he had to tank really hard. Ooh, also, Mr. Nitty McNitterton, the largest 4-bet anyone's seen in the history of poker, so. What a time to be alive, man. Mr. Goat Play Any 2 is back. This guy's on 2 tables. It's such a 4. Boy, do I fold? Oh, not a fold. That's it. Okay. I died, so I just jammed her. Oh no. These whales, I honestly, this guy has shown to perfectly to fold, so I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let's just ship it with a pair. Ooh, I was gonna show this hand, and then I'm just gonna snap fold. By the way, I called this guy and hit, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe my read was wrong. You can look at his stats. You tell me what you think. Aha, Mr. Whale, I am 3-betting you. Honestly, if I was Mr. Whale, I'd be pretty pissed off that I keep 3-betting him. Okay, Mr. Whale, I'm gonna check. Mr. Whale, I don't hit this board. Ever. Mr. Whale, it's not a good turn. Shoot. Mr. Whale, you're supposed to bet the turn. Unfortunately, you didn't. Unfortunately, for me, I made a flush. Boy, if we get raised here, it really sucks. I'll lose and jam. If it's like raises normally, then I could just call and like be like, oh man, I lose. But if he jams, now I'm gonna go, you know. Is there an emote that gets me paid here? Alright, how about the hit with this? This one gets you paid for sure, everyone knows. Actually, I think it's the emote you're supposed to use to get people to yeah, the emote, I'm the best. Oh, he did 8. No, what's game attacking? Come on, he played 82 cards. 8's good. I was in a downswing the last couple of days. This guy, honestly, this guy is like the best person I've ever met in my life. What a great mood I'm in. And honestly, you want to stack me here? Can I have some? Let's have some fun. Let's do this. Oh no, I don't have anything. Yep, good call. Okay, now I'm gonna barrel and you're gonna fold. Ready? Crappy snap called. Jack. Jack, I play the board. Jack, I play the board. No, he also played the board. No. At one point, he did play the board. Can't believe we got there. Man, I'm having so much fun. So much fun. We're playing Mr. Fish down here, but they got this guy, and so I can't like have a good time. So I just gotta hope my ace stat is good. Listen, you don't have a hand here. Listen, I win. At least the fish won. That makes me feel better. Oh, got it. Not a good flop. Good turn, good turn, good turn. Good turn. Here we go. Here we go. This is the turn. Oh crap! This guy dead? Come on. I can't fold obviously, but this guy bet. I don't feel as bad. Oh, feels bad. Feels bad. This guy just has a good hand, man. What, does he have a flush? That's it. Oh, yes, let's go fish. Let's go. I love when fish wins, man. Makes my day, man. He's the best. Oh, crap. Crap. Ah, man, I'm gonna torch big blind. See, this guy's not very deep. It's a P60 board, but this guy's not gonna know the difference, and he's very short, so I don't really want to slam more big blinds in. Listen. Against a reg, it's bad, okay? But if it's not a reg, how bad is it? Putting it on the internet? You know? I should have re-ISO'd this. This guy never has a better hand, right? We just gets 4 big blinds dead, and then we're flipping versus this probably. What strategy do I want to play on this board? Oh, thank God we didn't try to push that guy out of the pot. Oh my goodness gracious! Top of the range, just the flat, the ISO, ace queen off from the small blind. Okay. Hello. What is this guy's name, by the way? Baze Boy? Baze Boy. Is that how you... Should I ask him how I pronounce his name? I need to learn what the good players' names are. Support skill. Listen, I'm going to flop a set here, so if I were you, I would just get out of the way now. So I lied. I am sorry. In my head. Listen. I know you're dumping money to me, and I'm very grateful. Oh my gosh. Here I told you it was gonna make a set. Should just fold it. I'd be disappointed if I were you. I just got such a luck box. Boy, it's 5-6. Yeah, I'll say if he stacks me. Good for him. I have a set. Like, I don't know. This guy could have 8 deuce. This is good news about playing hands. Boy, that river would have been tough. Would have been a tough river. Yes. Dude, I swear the only hand to play against is this guy. I just pick up. I mean, he's open the entire day, so. Oh man, I got really excited because that ace queen here. I was like, oh, we flop top too. Yep. So like, I'm missing the board, so I'm not really complaining. But this guy folds a lot for someone playing this many hands. Ain't that crazy? I'm drinking a liter of water during this stream. I'm gonna pee my pants. What am I doing? Alright, this gotta be sick of my crap, man. I would just 4-bet deuce 3. Just let him know who the man is. Diamond! Shoot. Oh. How do you make 2 pair? That's so illegal. By the way, it's the reason we're like 3-betting any 2 cards against this young man. Acting like blind versus blind ace 9 offsuit is like some super wide 3-bet is interesting. I need 200 points in 20 minutes, and I'm playing 6 tables. I'm slightly concerned that I'm not reaching my milestone. Over here is more interesting. No one cares about this guy having top pair. He's not gonna fold. The young man does not like the fold button, and I am not gonna start blasting the young man that does not like the fold button. Boy, a raise there would have been something. Because what in the world are you raising there? As a bluff, it's like 5-6 ace 5, but people overcall those a lot, don't they? So under the assumption like King X is good for marriage, which is true. Queens, eh? Queens, eh? Isoming the under the gun limp, eh? Please, sir. I would appreciate if you didn't have kings and aces in your ISO range here. I mean, I'm supposed to big bet this board, but like... I mean, I have all the nuts. I block king, queen. I got the triple barrel this. I mean, we big bet. It's really hard for me to triple barrel this now. I've kind of made this a 2-street hand. Ooh, I screwed up sizing. Screwed up sizing. I screwed up sizing. Do I want to check fold now? Man. When he calls big bet, he's so A-side dense. Man, I really screwed up the sizing in this hand. I didn't realize he was so shallow. Because, like, now I can't, like, P40 because if I P40, like, he's got, like, 40 big blinds to win 200. Like, he's going to call any 2 freaking cards on the river. Jeez. Got the check fold. I mean, I block queen 9. Should I block? Should I have king jack? I mean, what does block accomplish? I guess we could block a quarter. Still get called by worse. Optimistically. Just says asexual, right? Yeah, I don't want to get bluffed off my hand here by like 8-9. 7-9. If you have like a7 or something, you are not pumped about calling this though. Oh jeez. Aw, man. Honestly, like I think it's a really good size from me in this hand. If you have ace 8, ace 9, boy, you are really not happy about this, right? I mean, I block stuff, but I don't think this is ever a bluff. So, I'm a pretty big station. I don't think it's ever a bluff. There's so many better hands that I'm going to put in a quarter here. This isn't like a super... Yeah, okay. We got bluff, but over here we're just value betting our set. And he'll fold the raise, I guess. Really haven't seen a bluff in the spot from this guy yet, so I'm not gonna... Long tank is good, I guess. And I really don't like the idea of folding a set to this guy. Because the thing is like, I don't know how much raising he's doing there. And like, hands that should raise, like that hand right there. We're not playing at tables. I want to look over this spot for raid queens. I think I made a sizing mistake on flop here. I think it's just too big. And once he calls here, and it goes check, check, like probably he just locks up the board with jack 10 here a lot. Or ace 10 even. Crap. Wait, has this guy 4-bet me ever? Is he just sick of my crap? I don't know. Well, if he has a better hand, he wins. I think we're gonna bet a 5th. And then we'll just jam. Could have versus ace X. I feel like he's gonna have it this time. I feel like he's I don't I feel like the young man's gonna have it this time. Okay, I wanted to look over that queen spot though. I screwed up flop. And then I went for block. I just don't know if people bluff these spots, right? Oh no, the Fisher's running out of money. Cause I do block queen 10 on turn. But the problem I have is I have to quarter turn, right? So because the way I screwed up sizing on flop. Like if I go smaller on flop, then we could P60 turn and just ship river. But like if you quarter here on turn, then he's got 45 big blinds to win 200. It's like he gets 7 billion to 1. His ace X can't fold. So I really screwed up flop sizing. I contextualize range advantage incorrectly, I think. This feels too big. This feels so big. Oh, it's because he's 3-bet big. Okay. Over here. I think a lot of his flats here. Quarter and fold. I think a lot of his flats are ace king. I think a lot of his 4-bet flats are ace king. And we don't beat anything, obviously, but I think he's super ace king. Ace is heavy here, especially after call on flop. You could argue that he has queens and jacks, but do those fold to jam? I don't know. So this feels really nitty, but I mean, like, yeah, it just says ace king and aces here, like always, right? It doesn't jam queens and jacks. It's just really well navigated by me. Lost him in. I think a lot of people do just ship there and you get stacked and you're kind of sad. I think people like try to convince themselves like they should play GTO in some spots when they don't really need to. Like GTO probably just has you ripping because you have all the nutted hands and you're bottom of 4-bet range a lot. I guess bottom of 4-bet range is actually like queen jack there. Jack 10 maybe. But still applies. Like I kind of wanted to even check flop when it's a 4-bet pot. Like I just don't think we've got balance in these spots. And like let's say he has ace queen, right? And ace jack. I don't think he's gonna lead jam river. I think people are gonna be like, oh, they try to convince themselves they have some like so weird. They have some like arbitrary showdown value when they don't actually have any, right? Like, because I'm not gonna check back like, let's say I have 4-bet queen jack or I don't know jack 9. Like I'm trying to think of things I missed like on that board in a 4-bet pot. Like if I check that, like I'm not gonna just let those go by in the river, right? So like you're trying to get your value from the hands that are which you believe to be king queen, king jack, my stubborn 9-10s and unblock bluffs, stuff like that, right? And like ace 5. But I think you could very easily just avoid these spots. It was hard dying a little bit, but that's okay. Did I hit the... Oh, I got 10 minutes. How many points do I need? Oh, crap. I'm running out of time. How many points? I need 140 points in 10 minutes. That's actually concerning. Uh-oh. This is actually going to come down to the wire. Not great. Okay, it was barely again. Made a pair. Yippee. Oh. What do I do on this river? So do I have a P40 here? Just get called by Jack 10, Ace 9. P40 fold, probably? Is this greedy? Alright. If I go, is this greedy? Then just do it anyway. Good value, but I mean, we got straight, so nothing really is that. I think it was good identification of size, though. I feel like start going bigger as 2 pairs. The elasticity start changing. Or maybe I'm just like patting myself on the back. Actually, no. I was wondering how long I was going to stream, but the young man that is handing me his money on a silver platter is going to continue to play. Who am I going to say no to? Crap. I'm playing 6 tables and I'm running out of... Oh my goodness, I check in this turn. I missed this hand up, but hey, look, still made money. Crushing. Okay, fascinating. Flip over the table that's dead, Devin. It's really, really good work, honestly. You're the best. Kind of opening wide, trying to get these last couple of points, sneak them through the goalie. Okay. It's a really large 30 bet. I was gonna 4-bet, and then I was like, ooh, sheesh. I don't want to squeeze this guy out of the pod, so. Hey, you just have aces here. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know you're the best, huh? This guy had a lot of big blinds. Now he really does. What happened to all this guy's big blinds? Anybody know? Do people fold fives if I do this? No, probably not, right? It's an interesting idea, though. Just check that, right? Just a check, just a check, just a check. I've seen this guy. Let's say I've seen this guy check out like queen highs before in these configurations. Get 3-outed, don't make any money. Alright. If you say so. Here we go. We have aces against the best player to ever play the game. Thrilled. I'm over the moon about this spot. How do I make it so that this guy doesn't fold? Just like a min click 4-bet. I don't want the world's best poker player to fold, man. It would really bum me out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this spot, to tell you the truth. I really want to flat though. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Probably good that we didn't flat. Nope. Really good we didn't flat. Alright. Now, if you had to Google unreasonable things, losing both runouts, kings versus aces, that would be it. Whatever. Good for the EV. How does EV calculate that spot? The second runout, he's like fucking 10%. Yeah. Good news is we didn't flat, and like I can tell myself like, hey, got it in good. Did I write it 3 times? My fault. That's so funny. Am I gonna make? Oh goodness, I got 6 minutes. How many points do I need? Oh, I need 106 minutes. Oh, I'm not gonna get there. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm not even gonna get close. Oh no. I can't even like. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's too many points to get in 6 minutes. 100 points. How's somebody supposed to do that? That's okay. It's just $10. I think I know it. Yeah. I was trying to figure out range dynamics, but it's 9x should just call and then it's fantastic. He's 9x. Oh, he's the nuts. But it's so funny how like people contextualize their ranges so poorly here that like as soon as somebody calls an overbet, oh. Well, I was trying to open up extra tables. That's super funny. I was trying to open up extra tables to get the rest of the leaderboard, but I'm not gonna get it regardless. Oh well. 100 points in 6 minutes is not. That's gonna be problematic, I think. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to ISO the recreational. Sir, I'm an answer. I need you to do. Thank you. Hey, recreational. It's me and you, buddy. It's me and you versus the world. Every hand. It's me and you. Listen. This size is not big enough to make me fold. Not big enough. All right, listen. I have a really bad hand. Don't bet. Crap. I really want to bluff. Am I really gonna bluff the guy with? I'm really gonna bluff the whale here. Nah, just give him a stack. He deserves it. He deserves it. Good faith. But he gets nabbed. So it's not the worst idea I've ever had. If he time banks, I like the decision, regardless if he calls. Yep. Good decision. Good. 2 pair? Wow. Yeah. Jeez Louise, this guy's waffle. What is that turn, by the way? What is that turn? Does that seem reasonable to anybody else? Okay, games are dying though. How many big blinds did that cost me? A lot. Okay. Yeah, it's a good bluff. He time banked with 2 pairs, so anything worse we get him to fold. Honestly, it was a good session. Am I wait? How close am I? Am I gonna hit the aforementioned $10 or not? 60 points, 3 minutes. Guess we should try. You know? I'll play for 3 minutes. We'll try. Man, can literally made that guy tank 2 pair there. Phew. Honestly, thought he would never have tanked 2 pair there, so